Island is big. It's a big map, but I expected that to kill a 4 defense legend. Acno!
Oh my goodness!
No!
Acno!
Like the Priya today, as they are the newest legend with the newest weapon, Chakram. Their first opponent is gonna be Kugo. That is on the Red Raptor, kinda messing Acno stuff up. This is, I mean, Acno mentioned, I quote, "I haven't warmed up and my first match is against Kugo," and that's already a fresh talk of Acno full stock behind and no damage taken.
Yeah, so while this is going on and Acno is obviously starting on Priya, I do want to say to people, welcome to Beat the Pro, our new series that might be going a little bit more. Right, immediately up we have Kugo versus Acno. And as you said, yeah, no, Kugo was like wanting to fight Acno yesterday. Mike is in your left ear only. I've not done my thing right.
Good
This
stuff.
is why I...
A strong start.
Very strong start. We should be sounding a little bit better now. How do I sound, chat?
Thank you, Richard, for starting this game too early, by the way. And
Nah, it's
not giving
goated.
us enough time.
It's goated.
for prepping.
We run with it. It's gonna be great. So, if you haven't seen any sort of announcements on this, well, you're in both my ears now. Thank you, Hackle. Good to hear. Essentially, you can win Star Wars codes off of this, as well as a couple others. But the main one BMG gave us a couple of was some of the new Star Wars crossover that came out, well, sort of later last year. Acno pulling out those chakrams, hitting a the like simplest like kill confirm option. Brother is testing the moveset this match. Of course he is.
No, Acno told us he has a level 20 Priya already. So he should have a little bit of experience, but it's not looking good right now. Why is exclamation mark drops banned by Automod? Hello?
I don't know.
We should have our backstage staff tracking this and already starting off at a loss for Acno.
Yeah, no,
Setting
like,
a good precedent for the rest of the stream.
he's gonna get hit with like the mental boom, and this is just gonna be it, you know.
Yep. Okay, he's starting. He got the 3-piece. He got the sidelight into D-light swap.
Eight
And the
recovery.
sidelight again.
Kugo gets back.
Get the edge guard is a lot of damage though. Waiting for S-Grape to join and win the mirror. I have heard so much stuff about S-Grape being an absolute nutcase on this weapon. Can't wait for him to join.
I'm gonna be honest, there's a couple people I think are gonna be really, really powerful on this weapon specifically. I know Pavelski is already looking at it as one of his weapons, and that doesn't surprise me with the fact how he used to be on Katars.
Definitely fits his playstyle and from what I remember seeing from him. Acno is very close to getting this knockout on Kugo, but still has one more stock to chew through, and right now he's on the edge against Boots. That's not it. No, that is it.
That is it. Acno losing out on game 1 is very much a way to start this, you know? I didn't expect that. It's how it has to be. While we're going in a little bit now, we've got a little bit more time. Yeah, welcome to Beat the Pro. This is a series that's going to be probably about monthly. That we grab a couple pros from the scene, you know, Europe, North America, that sort of thing. Potentially South America. And with that, you know, get you guys to be able to play people, win a couple things, you know, try and see, you know, maybe which pro can take a reigning title of whoever, you know, who can stop the most things. In terms of this segment, if you beat Acno or Rain, or maybe both of them in a 2s match, then with that you can gain a code reward of sorts. With, you know, in that sense, it's things like Star Wars codes, brawling avatars, maybe even, I think we still have a Chakra Priya, or Chakra Priya. I don't know how it's actually pronounced. I believe it's just gonna be Chakra Priya. Acno going strong.
Wait, the
on
gravity
the
cancel!
Start. I thought he was so gonna SD then.
I mean...
You know, in contrast to, like, Kugo, he has just taken a full stock without even, like, flinching, essentially. And again, another gravity cancel, keeping those strings strong.
I love
still
the
going!
cancel application. Acno?
Again? Oh, he wanted it again, but you know,
Yeah,
Barry had that thought in his mind this time.
I didn't think of that. That is genius. Doesn't get nav recovery through, but it's still a little damage onto Barry Bago right there. Gets the gravity cancel sidelight again, doesn't get the follow-up.
GC Ensig,
it's there.
So between, I believe it's split Enlight and Ensig is 7 frames on like Dex, and it's not a guaranteed kill, but it's still a safe one.
It's just very safe, yeah. It's
again, it's Acno's use of these like GC like sidelights is really strong.
Where was this? This definitely was like a Warhammer Blast game. What is he doing to Barry right now? Like they're even in damage. Oh, Acno did not go for the recovery there. I saw a clip. I think it was on Maggie's Twitter. Oh, that's just game.
That is game.
Wow. Wow, Acno.
I don't know what I expected. And I feel like that, in the nicest way to the community, I feel like that's gonna be kind of the level, unless it's someone specific. You're gonna have that sort of a washout, is the best way to put it. I don't know. Like,
we need some unknown demon, just from the trenches nobody has ever heard of, to come here and take out Acno.
I mean, there's a chance that, some people might try and use this as like a little bit of practice for what obviously winter's coming up, Love and War coming up. You got a lot that is sort of upcoming as we bring back into the the start of the year 10 season. So I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see someone like come in with a little bit of attempt for practice, especially like although Priya's not going to be legal and that's what Acno's going here.
Acno did mention that they're focusing more on exclusive plays for this year. And I don't know if Chakram is really a decent boost weapon. Right now you're gonna see a lot of people in the ranked queues that are just trying it out and taking advantage of the fact that it's new and not a lot of people know the counterplay.
I think if you look at like...
Oh, gravity cancel again? Was that a 6-piece? They got one dodge with the gravity cancel and turned a 3-piece into a 6-piece.
Man got like the whole KFC bucket coming out.
Exactly.
But no, like I think in terms of, I think Chakram falls into the side of weapons that's more supporting. So if you look at a lot of the sort of twos teams, you see one goes really heavy, one goes really like support based. Where you have those sort of combos of like someone who's there to guarantee the knockouts, get those executions essentially. And you've got the other one who's there to just follow up, create the follow-ups essentially that allow for them. And I think Priya falls into, at least in Slight, that supporting side, what's gonna really help set up those knockouts. Because you can juggle, you can like essentially clear out any form of like.
Oh, Acno, chill. Got a dodge there, avoids the D-light. Chakram's. I can see the supporting side, but one thing that I haven't seen a lot and I'm still doubtful about is the range or rather lack thereof. Oh wait, that just takes out Acno.
Acno final stock. There is a chance the community could gain a 2nd point.
I mean, Acno just needs a D-light recovery.
I think what you expect.
Yeah, answer. I think the thing with Chakram is it does fall by design into a more supportive category. But you're running into the issue of what makes Chakram more viable than Spear in that role. Because I think Spear, it's faster, so you're not gonna be interrupted as much by one of the other enemy players.
I mean,
and you just have D-lights there. I think it's like the main thing more is that a lot of the true combos on Chakram are there or sidelight and then... Is it split? What's the one that pulls you towards? It's split sidelight, right?
Yeah, so essentially, like, split is more grapply, fused is, essentially, to me, it's like a variant of Axe in how it plays.
Yeah.
With... essentially, it's got a lot more force. It's got a lot more of that pushback. Like even like splitting, splitting D-light will knock up, whereas fusing D-Light will push away.
Yeah. It's a really
and so-
versatile weapon, but I'm kind of wondering in the 2 space. Most of your, like, you only have one rounded combo that sends in a direction where your teammate can follow up with. So
I think
it's
intense,
exciting
but-
to see like what are people gonna cook up with it in terms of team combos on this weapon. I've already seen something about like Swerve obviously always does those day 1.
Now, you also say that you said earlier how you wanted to see Escrape. Someone's just joined the lobby.
Oh, hi
So,
Escrape.
I think there's gonna be, again, I think, as I said, I think we're gonna get some good matches coming in here, and this is gonna be like, really, really interesting to see.
I think Escrape came like has come off today from playing in Galaxy Cup 2 tournament today. I didn't check their placement, but they definitely have their warm up already. And I'm just really hoping like they're gonna respect the mirror match here. That'd be amazing. Client raid, client raid, client esports. Yo.
Big up the
Oh,
client.
you guys are in perfect time to see Acno just ball on Chakram right now.
Again, I'm seeing like a lot of the, as we said, it's a lot of the same stuff. But in terms of, I think the fun thing to me about Chakram is that like everything is like, even though like it's the same cycle or like with like slight variants, it's so fun to just watch it.
It is very entertaining. It's one of those. I have the same thing with Chakrams as I do with Katars, but through the split mechanic to an even heavier extent. Because I don't know what to expect from someone if they hit a certain combo starter. You could do like 3 different things out of it. That becomes even like more prominent when you're taking it by different players. So how Acno is gonna be playing the weapon differently from Escrape, for example. Because with a weapon that has so many options, you're gonna see just exponentially increasing amount of different gameplays and different strings out of it. Has Acno been innovating with the Chakrams? Looks like it. He has a level 20 Priya. That's another one on the board for Acno. Acno lost that one game in the beginning to Kugo. I was like, nah, nothing. Oh. Okay. We got Munir up in here.
Okay. I'm not gonna complain again. We get these like really good games from this, and this is kind of what I wanted from this whole idea, essentially. Munir just comes in saying, "I want the codes."
I respect that. I mean, you get codes if you win, and if you lose, it's still good practice against one of the best in EU. There's like no losing.
Yeah, essentially,
like these 2 players are probably gonna meet each other in bracket in winters anyways
probably.
again. Like the chance is really
probably. Sure, the probable chance of like 2 players who are consistent like top 8.
3, 2, 1.
high. I know the goat is Blaze gonna show up too. Haven't seen Blaze yet. I go to immediately throws it away. Yeah, nah, he wants that Chakram.
He's gotta show off. He's gotta flex on Muna, you know. Which
I think one thing that Acno needs to watch out for though, that I've already noticed, he's getting really comfortable going for insane gravity cancels on Chakram. Not this time. Okay, and there it is. But you're playing against Goblins. And we saw that earlier against the Fate while you're playing against Scythe. If you mess up, that's going to be a lot of damage that you're giving away.
I mean, in sense, but he's already stocked up against Muna, and that's like...
That KO'd. I am still getting used to how early this weapon can take knockouts. Because it feels fluid and kinda light. Like, it's a fast weapon, and I just... Oh, no. Acno, don't do it! Okay.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
he
Oh.
doesn't have options, Acno! There?
Oh.
Wait.
He tried...
I mean... That has to have instilled fear into Munir. Imagine if that hit, that... I'm still waiting for Hamo to come out of retirement, man, because I can already tell.
I would
make a
so-
full video out of Acno doing his thing to people.
You don't like right. So I was like doing obviously the little trailer for Love and War literally like a couple days ago, and I was going through clips from like 5 years ago, and I saw 4 of them just called Hamo Clip That, and it's like it brings back memories, man. And I think it's very rare you get someone who like, you know, has that like level of influence in terms of like Brawlhalla content.
I mean, even post retirement.
Oh,
wait!
No codes for Munir as Acno hard stomps on that way up.
Wait.
I think it's always fun when we see this, like, especially because we started off with like the Kugo win, and now it's gone like straight, like everything's coming up Acno right now.
Listen, Acno, he has been denied a 100% win rate, and now he's just trying to make up for it by still going for like 99%, like he's trying to get as close to it as possible. Get the Nair, good use of the platform, going for it there. Sarah, gravity cancel, sidelighted to Sarah again. He's really using there to try to land back onto the stage, and there's not really a lot anyone can do about it, because it's just a really fast move, a lot of drift. Oh, GG Ensig. Spear in hand, misses the side sig, avoids the ground pound. Also the A button, yes. Join the room, press C. Yeah, exactly. So just join the room in advance, and then once the second player moves out, just mash enter the lobby like your life depends on it.
I think he was a little bit too afraid to come back, and Acno.
That's just aura. That's just the aura that he emits.
What, the Acno aura? Where
yeah,
Acno
exactly.
is just like
some people have that. I don't shower and I don't use deodorant, like green aura, but Acno has like radiant red aura out of fear and power.
I feel like you've been watching too much Blue Lock. Like Acno wanted to go play what, Blue Lock Roblox or something.
Blue Lock Roblox rivals. Yeah.
He's like, right, let's get this over quickly so I can go play Blue Lock on Roblox. I'm like, what? The pullback.
Isn't a Q. Oh, wait, I know.
Nice little, keeping it going. Hands. Recovery. Damn misses.
Light doesn't get the
damn misses. Oh,
come on! You don't hit those against the Acno with all.
You tried to style on it. Acno's again just. I feel like Chakram's main thing is just how well it can keep, essentially presence.
How do I get the Brawl League avatar without using 5 million channel points? Occasionally giveaways.
3, 2, 1,
this.
Brawl.
Like as one, yeah. Like essentially, if you, like with the codes we have, avatars will always be an option choice. So like, you know, if you ever want an avatar, come beat up a pro player.
Wait, I kind of that had to be accidental because he missed it there, but he still got a weapon throw. Ain't no way. Mohammed King actually having a slight damage lead, but Acno fighting right back. Overextends a little bit on the side sig. You know, Mohammed was talking a lot of smack, but it is pretty close. They did put Acno already in the orange, which is more than most people. Actually, even now in the red. They took the first stock!
Acno saying, like, well, Mohammed King saying, now I win, and now he's like, he's got that lead. Acno's on the sword. Off the stage. One thing I'm not seeing from Acno, and I think it's a very, like, disgusting option, is, like, a GC Ensig onto stage on sword. It covers all the way, like, near to the middle of the stage in terms of just, like protection to get back.
I'm still not that familiar with the signatures, even though I've been hit by it countless of times last night running twos. It's still like, wait, what did they do? It's a interesting signature for recoveries, because a lot of signatures will just give you a certain type of momentum. They will just give you a sort of jump or a hop make it back. They will give you the space needed to touch the wall or get back to the ground. But yeah, is if you miss it, you're not coming back.
So like, I think something else interesting for me is like, Chakram has been to me the same as like my the awakening I had when Gauntlet's released, which really puts like weight on my age for how long I've been playing this game. But like I remember Core being announced, I was like, those look cool. I like grabbing. Give me like the grapple character, and then they've gone, oh well, how about half of the attacks are grapples, and then we've added extras, so not 100% of the kit is a grapple.
Acno King actually
really.
Acno got a look in here.
Sidelight and like dodge down to save him. But is Acno gonna remember that for next time?
Nair recovery, Nair doesn't get the second recovery, that's still even damage.
You say even damage. Acno was in this point before like he took the second stock, so Acno is really weighing in that damage right now.
Yeah, he's locked in. Yo, wait! Is that a confirm?
Oh!
No, not yet.
That is though!
It is. Ooh, Acno.
A really, really clean finisher from Acno there. Wow.
I am still waiting for a lot of people have already experimented with the split mode of Chakram, which is the more combo heavy mode. And 99% of the time people will be in that mode. But as time passes on, I really want to see what people can cook up using the full Chakram. Even if it's just like singular hits or holding down neutral. Because instead of pulling towards you, it can send you away. So theoretically speaking, you might be able to do some really good just stalling or hold down neutral for a little bit, play for time, and just play a bit more defensively, as opposed to in your face that split mode as Acno makes that. I respect it from the Queen Knight. I actually made it back. Correct hitbox over there, didn't push them back up, but that's the KO.
So the way the dare works on Fused is it has a down spike on its outwards, and on its return it pulls up. So it really depends on where you get hit by it. Essentially, it's got what I would refer, it's not like in the same sense, but it's what I'd refer to as a sweet and a sour spot. Depending on what you want to do, you've got like a kill confirm, or you've got a obviously a movement option in terms of it.
It makes sense to call it a sweet and a sour spot, but you're right, it's not. Oh, that.
Well, it's not like a sweet spot like you would normally have in like a fighting game. Because,
exactly, because like a sweet and sour spot means more that there is one hit that you're 99% of the time actively trying to avoid it. There's no way that.
That's the game. Oh, Hiroshima.
Oh, yeah, no, Hiroshima done blew up just now.
Oh, that was a quick one. Oh. Is this even legal at this point? I don't know.
Is this even legal at this point? I don't think laws are in place for what Acno just did to this man. We have to make laws on the spot.
I don't know, man. You know,
this weapon isn't regulated. You're not getting past customs with it.
The thing is, right, is obviously we have to have a balance pass before it's available in competitive. I am really interested to see what changes. Because there will be changes, we know that, right? We know there's going to be changes, but I want to know what those changes are. More than I want to know, like, how players use it in Pro.
Yeah. I think if I had to make a guess based on the community's response on what I've seen on social media...
He just isn't stopping!
That's orange out of one string.
He's also... He got the wall touch, and he gets getting the knockout confirmation off of that. That is insane!
I think most people have said something about the drift being too much. And especially on miss. The combination of it being a fast weapon plus being able to drift all the way to the other side makes it really hard to land the successful punish on this weapon. And I think that might be the main thing that DMG will focus on.
Maybe.
Because the combos, they seem fluid, they work well. And most of what Acno has been doing has always been of a successful out of an Enlight. He is not just mashing through combos on his way to victory. He is actively looking for the right option, the right opportunity, the right window. So I think a lot of it will be, I mean, it's not really quality of life, but more smaller things making it easier to punish when someone makes a mistake. Saving the replay and watching it a trillion times, yeah, understandably so.
This Bulgir? It is Bulgir.
Wait, Acno, like, full stock up. Get it there. Oh, that, yeah, no, this is what I was talking about earlier, like with Scythe, Gauntlets, and now with Spear. Messing up a Gravity Cancel and then taking 50 damage to the face is not good for Acno, but they're still up by a lot. He doesn't get a dodge there, goes for Gravity Cancel afterwards. Yeah, like, if you manage to successfully dodge out of that Enlight and don't get caught, you're kinda safe. Because there's not really anything Acno can do other than maybe fish for a panic nair. But the most insane things that he has been hitting has been with Gravity Cancelling, split sidelights. I'm surprised that Enlight didn't connect. We're going for the edge guard right there.
A little bit impatient, Acno gets to make it back. Dodges the down sync, but doesn't get to dodge the second one.
Hey, my brother ski sex. Hi, Jiro.
That's how it has to be, you know? If it don't work once, try it again. Maybe it'll work.
Oh, Borg, yeah. Acno
is really going for it. Acno avoids the weapon.
Okay, gets a check for him. Doesn't get the side sync.
Is this gonna be game 2 that Acno cannot take?
I mean, wait, N6 takes him out! Oh!
Player 2 wins.
That's a code and a win in the bag for Borgir right there.
So, hopefully, you know, I did the thing and I didn't actually put on the game. This is the issue with casting and producing, is like, I don't pay attention because I'm trying to do other stuff as well. I'm so used to backstage. So this will be the last game for Acno, and then we're gonna be moving over to Rain. So will this be a case of Acno goes, you know, 8-2, or will it be a case of the community go, you know, get that third knockout?
I kind of want to see more people get codes, but I also really enjoy this Acno balling on people like it's 2018 when Hemo still uploads daily. Bro, Hemo lied to us on Twitter. 26th of January, he said something like, I'm gonna make a video next weekend, and he still hasn't uploaded. What is he doing? 4K pound. I can't talk. My days. A $400,000 production software and he doesn't even remember to use it. I know, right? Is that easy? Yes, it is.
So I'm gonna be honest, I really did not set buttons up for this. I'm doing all of my transitions and everything manually.
Wait, the recovery drop? Hold on. I haven't seen that before. Okay, the there, right there. Acno looking to go 9-2. If the Nair doesn't get the dodge afterwards. And Light doesn't get a dodge. Gravity cancels before even.
Oh, no recovery.
Anything back. Yeah, no, that's there. And easy. Not getting 3-stoked here. Oh, I mean, at least 20 times already. Really? I haven't seen that at all. That's the first time for me.
Is it a good code or just like a V3? It is either a Brawling Avatar or one of the newest Star Wars crossover codes. It is your choice. There are a couple other codes we can give you, so I'm happy to have a chat with you. I've got a bunch, and it'll be myself likely reaching out to you.
Is he getting clapped up by the sword? But as I want to see, come on, Acno, swap to the chakram. Give us a chakram finisher here. Wait, there? Wait, you're back. Sarah coming through, weapon throw. He's going out there for the knockout.
I mean, we're saying how, you know, it's not a 3-star, and then it's almost going into, like, you know.
It's not a 3-star, now it's getting dangerously close. You will probably get message later at the end of the stream. Oh.
Never mind. Never mind.